Fifine has a new USB microphone and it's 24-bit. Let's check this bad boy out. First off, I want to say that Fifine did send this to me to review. However, I'm still going to give my 100% honest review and reactions on this product. They did not tell me what to say. They do not get to see this video before it gets posted. You're going to get my thoughts and my thoughts alone. Alright, if you like what you see here, make sure you give this video a good old thumbing, hit that like, subscribe, do all those YouTuber things. Alright, back to the review. Alright, my first impressions right out the box. And you know what? Let's talk about the box for a second. That was a very colorful box. Usually when I get a Fifine product, it's in a brown box with some black writing on it. This one, very colorful. I enjoyed the green writing on the box. Kudos, Fifine. Now when I took this out the box, this thing is a lot bigger than what I thought it was. Insert joke here, right? But it's also all metal, which I was expecting plastic for some reason, but this is all metal. This is a solid build of a microphone. Super impressed before I even hooked this thing up. But the biggest thing is, what does it sound like? So let's actually hook this up and get some tests going on it. All right, let's get to it. Alright, we switched over from the Tank 3 from Fifine, which is a dynamic microphone, over to the Profile 3 from Fifine, which is a condenser microphone. And this is the sound you're going to get with this microphone. From the self-monitoring that I'm getting right now, I really like the tone of this microphone. It has a good low end, good mids, maybe needs a little work on the highs, but this sounds pretty good right out the box. Now, since this is a USB only microphone, you do get some features that XLR microphones just don't have, such as a push to touch mute button right on the microphone. Let me show you real quick. See the green button? I'm gonna press it. It was red. You couldn't hear me. Admit it. You couldn't hear a thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it back. Now it also does have this little knob on the front, and this knob is really cool because it's monitoring what you're hearing. Like if you bring it all the way to the left, you're only going to be self-monitoring what's coming into your microphone. You bring it all the way to the right and you're going to be able to hear only your game audio, the music that you're playing, whatever's playing on your system. That is what you're going to hear if you have it all the way to the right. You put it right in the middle, you're going to get an even mix of both, and you can adjust what you're hearing either to the left or right. If you want to hear a little bit more monitoring but you want to still hear your gameplay, you can do that. It is customizable. I do like this knob for somebody that's a gamer or somebody that's playing music through their streams or whatever. That's a really cool feature to have. Now it also has, this is your gain knob. This right here is the one that you move up and down to control the volume of the input of your voice into your system. That is what gain is. And this knob, the bottom knob here on the back, this one right here, controls your audio on your headphones, because it does have a headphone jack on the microphone itself, so you can self-monitor yourself, you can hear yourself talk. Now, I really enjoy that. This also has a high-pass filter switch built into the microphone. If I was to press it, if I was to switch it, I should say, turn it on, and this is the sound you get with the high pass filter on. This is made for if you have fans going, say your computer fan is really loud, or you have a ceiling fan on or a box fan, or maybe you have a loud air conditioner that you don't want coming through your microphone. This high pass filter will drop out a lot of that low end noise and only let the higher frequencies through the microphone. I don't like it because it cuts out a little bit of low end on my voice, so I'm gonna switch this back on. There you have it. That is what this microphone has. Not only is this built like a tank, not the name of a tank. This is a profile, but it is built like a tank. I love the build quality. So let's do some tests. Let's do a plosive test. I'm gonna look right into the microphone and say, please don't put pineapple on pizza. Please don't put pineapple on pizza. Just don't do it. Don't do that. It is a condenser microphone, so you expect it to be somewhat not great with plosives, but it does handle plosives better than some of the other condenser microphones that I currently have. So that is a huge plus. But if you use good mic technique and blow the wind past your microphone, not into it, please don't put pineapple on pizza. Please don't put pineapple on pizza. You shouldn't have any issues whatsoever anyway. Proximity test. I'm gonna get right up on the microphone, and this is what it sounds like when you're right up on the microphone. Now I'm at a good speaking distance away. This is what it sounds like when you're at a good speaking distance away. About a little Y. Now I'm probably about a foot away from the microphone. This is what it sounds like when you're a foot away from the microphone. And I'm about probably 2 feet away from the microphone. This is what it sounds like when you're about 2 feet away from the microphone. If I were to use this microphone, I would treat this like a dynamic microphone and have this pretty close because I like the sound that I'm getting right now from it. Let's do a sound rejection test. This is what it sounds like when you're speaking directly into the microphone. When you are at a 90-degree axis, when you are right behind the microphone and you get a good look at the knobs, you are at the 90 degrees again, and you get right back in front and you get a good look at your gain and your headphone volume. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to listen to everything I already recorded. I'm going to come back and give you my final thoughts. And now for my final thoughts. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about this microphone. I love the build quality. I actually really enjoy the sound from this USB condenser microphone, and I really don't say that a lot. Most USB condenser microphones, I think, have a tinny sound to it. Not this one. I think this one has a really, really good sound. If I had to knock anything about this microphone, it may be the connection point. The USB and headphone connection point is underneath it, so you cannot swing this microphone back and forth if it's connected. Now, if you didn't have a headphone jack plugged in and you just wanted USB connected right into your computer, maybe you can get an adapter such as this and you'll be able to swing it back and forth. Other than that, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the sound of this microphone. I love the look. It has a really nice, cool look. It's different, and I like different. I'm different. I know I'm different for sure, so I like different. You can pick this up right now on Amazon for about $75, and that is a great deal considering you don't need an audio interface with this. You can just plug this directly into your computer. All right. That does it for this episode of Back to the Retro Review. Tell me what you think of this microphone down in the comments below. Do you think it's worth that price? Do you like the build quality? Do you like the sound of this microphone? All right, that does it for Back to the Retro Review. I am the Bearded Geek, and remember, if I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.